So we're going to talk about the Bravo press station, which, like some of the others in this line, can do more than one exercise. In fact, it can do many. So one of the key features is the pulleys are set up on an angle. So generally speaking, the taller someone is, the wider they tend to be. So this accounts for that, setting us up into a nice pressing pattern. Again, if there's some variation, we can go one higher to get a slightly wider pattern or one lower to get a slightly narrower pattern, to take into account the variation dependent upon individual users. So we're going to go ahead and set Paul up. We're going to use the partial stability in this case, which we looked at on the standard Bravo unit. Remember, partial stability is the one that engages more abdominals, 184% from the Peckinpah 2009 study. So we're going to put the pad stabilizing at the top of the pelvis. Remember, progressive in its nature, you can adjust from there, higher or lower, to change the amount of work that we're doing or the target on those muscle groups. So we'll go ahead and stabilize at the top of the pelvis for Paul. One of the things to note, it's quicker and easier to set up here on the Bravo pressing station. There's no length adjustment here because, the truth be told, the difference in someone who's reasonably small to reasonably tall is about 6 inches. And these handles have 3 positions. And each of these clips is a 2-inch adjustment. What that means is you can accommodate that 6-inch requirement just by adjusting the handles. It's a nice, simple, easy, and quick setup. Okay, let's try that. So we're in a partially stabilized position. We're going to take the shoulders back, elbows come up into that pressing position, and away we go. And we can see already the abdominals are integrated into that movement. How's that feel?
Feels great.
Perfect. So nice, simple, effective, and quick setup on the Bravo pressing station. Great, you can relax. Now, of course, we can go from an incline press to a decline press, but also we can go to an overhead press position. And if we're going to do an overhead press exercise, we really want the pulley here to be around knee height. Again, we checked and we found that most people find it easier to get into that position, and at around knee height, we've got about the right width for an ideal overhead press pattern. So let's go ahead and set you up at 17. Take this bad boy out. So now, that's a nice, comfortable position to start out in. We have a standing overhead press with all of the muscles involved at the shoulder, but typically all the stabilizers going on working in that movement. Perfect. Great. Thanks, Paul. So that's the Bravo pressing station.